Hi you guys, and welcome back to the Dorset Doorstep. Today I am going to be sharing with you a delicious recipe that is simple and hopefully will turn out to be one of your favorites. So if you want to see how I made it, just keep watching. So I made a simple meatloaf, and I do have a recipe video on this which I will put down below. You just need a pound of ground beef, an egg, a pack of onion soup mix, breadcrumbs, and ketchup. So I usually get the 93.7 meat. It's kind of dry, but I like it that way. So you can add a little water if it's too dry. I use one egg, one entire packet of Lipton onion soup mix, about a half a cup of breadcrumbs, and a fourth of a cup of ketchup. That's a rough estimate. That's just usually about what I use. And then I sort of mix it a little bit with a fork. And then I go in with my hands and mix it up to make sure it's thoroughly mixed. You don't want to over mix meatloaf or it will get a little tough. And I don't like to touch the meat with my hands. I don't like to touch raw meat, so I just put baggies over my hands to mix it up really well. So now that it's mixed up, I'm just taking a muffin tin and spraying it really good with my olive oil cooking spray. And now I'm just taking my meat and dividing it into the cups evenly. 1 pound of meat was the perfect amount for 12 muffins. So I just rolled them into balls and dropped them in, and then I'm going to go back and smush them in, sort of like push them up the sides a little bit. You want them to come up just a little bit to form little cups. And now, because I forgot to do it before, I'm going to preheat my oven to 400. And now you're going to take some potatoes, around 3 average sized potatoes was about what I used, and you want to kind of cut them thinly. If you cut your potatoes too thick, then it will take too long for them to cook. So you just want to thinly slice them and put them in a bowl. And I did have a little extra, so I just threw them in a pan and baked them along with my meatloaf cups. So then you're going to drizzle them with olive oil or cooking oil and sprinkle salt and pepper to taste on top, and then mix them together really well with your hands. So now that my potatoes are ready, I'm just going to layer them on top of each meatloaf cup. You want to take about 4 to 5 slices of potato. It depends on if you have smaller ones and bigger ones, but I like a lot of potatoes, so I just put as many on there as I can, probably 4 to 5 on each cup. And I did have a few extra potatoes. Like I said, I just threw them in a pan and ate them along with it. But that is it. They are ready to go in the oven, which I have preheated at 400, and I'm going to set my timer for 20 minutes and let them cook. So while those are in there cooking for 20 minutes, you will want to grate up about a cup of cheddar cheese, or you can buy it already shredded. And then you want to pull them out after 20 minutes and sprinkle the top with cheese. And I like a lot of cheese, so I put a lot on each one. So now they are finished and ready to go back in the oven. So I stuck them back in for another 10 to 15 minutes until the cheese was nice and bubbly. And now they are finished and they look amazing. So you really need to let these sit for a few minutes, probably a good 10 minutes. I didn't quite wait 10 minutes because I was really hungry. And I just used this rubber spatula to pull them out, but you can use a butter knife to just go around the edges. They do want to stick a little bit because I use such lean ground beef, but the cooking spray definitely helps. And there they are plated, and they look so good. So now I'm just going to cut into them and enjoy them. They were so good. I hope you guys give this a try. I will link the entire recipe down below. So give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.